Hello, I am Baal Kadmon, and I would like to thank you for watching and or listening to this video. So I have to say the Lucifer course Lost in Translation has just taken off, and it's just incredible. Thank you so much for your support. It's still going strong, and today I just wanted to provide one of the videos, a pretty controversial video from the course for you to watch. So anyway, before I do that, I would like to announce that I did not take the break that I wanted to take. Okay, I know people are saying, oh my God, but you should take a break.
Well, I lied.
So anyway, what I've been working on is something that I promised everyone in my book on Belial. I said that I was going to write an introductory book on the Dead Sea Scrolls, but instead I am creating a course right now called Echoes of Antiquity, Unraveling the Dead Sea Scrolls, and that should be out in the next few weeks or so. Another thing I'd like to mention is that I am finally on the TikTok. I mean, I've had the account for a while, but I've started to post things, but it's just excerpts from the Lost in Translation course right now, but I will be putting more stuff out there. If you are on the TikTok, please add me. I would love to connect with you there. So anyway, in today's video, I'm going to supply you one of the videos from the course Lost in Translation about the supposed connection of Lucifer with Diana and why I think that connection is not that strong. I hope you enjoy it. The Lucifer-Diana deception. I've been in the occult space for well over 30 years, and during this time, countless texts, manuscripts, ideas, theologies, agendas have crossed my desk, and at some point along my path, I engaged in many of them in some form or another. And what I'm about to discuss is one idea that I too believed in, but later found to be questionable at best. And that is the idea of Lucifer being the consort of Diana and the father of Aradia. I, like many, figured that this was an idea from an ancient past, but it isn't. The idea that Lucifer was the husband of Diana or consort comes from Aradia, or the Gospel of the Witches, a book published in 1899 by the American folklorist Charles Godfrey Leland. In this book, it is stated that Aradia, the central figure, is the child of Diana and Lucifer, with Lucifer being described as, and I quote, the god of the sun and of the moon, the god of light, splendor, who was so proud of his beauty, and who is, for his pride, was driven from paradise. This is already a red flag. I'll get deeper into that in a moment. Anyway, Leland claimed that this book was a religious text of a group of Tuscan witches who venerated Diana as the queen of the witches, and that he had been given the book by a Tuscan woman named Maddalena. In this tradition, Aradia is sent to earth by Diana to be a teacher of witchcraft, and she became the first of all witches. In this sense, Aradia is almost a kind of messianic figure in Italian witchcraft, according to Leland, and was sent to earth to teach the oppressed peasants how to use witchcraft against the ruling class or the church. Now, there are many reasons why we should doubt the authenticity of this book. One, Aradia is not a figure from ancient mythology. That's a big one. Another is that there's a general skepticism and controversy over the validity of Leland's claims. Some historians, such as Ronald Hutton, have disputed the truth of these claims, questioning whether the manuscript was genuine, whether Leland actually received such a manuscript, and even the existence of Maddalena, the woman who allegedly gave it to him. But I'd say the biggest red flag is the one that everyone is ignoring, and that one is pretty much what I think puts this myth to bed for me. Remember what Leland says about Lucifer, who was so proud of his beauty and who for his pride was driven from paradise. What? You can't have it both ways with the Lucifer narrative, Leland. And let me tell you why I say this. But first, let me just state for the record that actually Diana, the Roman goddess, is a virgin. She's a virgin goddess of the hunt, the moon, childbirth, among other things. There are no traditional stories or myths that link her romantically or otherwise with a figure even equivalent to Lucifer. The conflation of these two figures into a single narrative, as seen in this book, is significant, is a very significant departure from the established myths and lore of both the Roman mythology and the Christian tradition. The idea of Lucifer as Diana's husband and the father of Aradia is unique to this particular narrative and is not supported by any other source. But really the glaring issue is that he is describing Lucifer not as a Roman god, which Diana is, but as the fallen angel, where he says, you see, he was cast out of heaven. That's not a Roman mythology. That is the Christian conception of Lucifer. So we have two different traditions being mixed here. Ancient Roman, Diana, and the Christian misconception of Lucifer. So using his logic, it would appear that Diana, a Roman goddess, was impregnated by a fallen angel. See? Lucifer in Roman mythology never fell from grace, only in the Christian one. So it doesn't make any sense. The traditions aren't even related. And what does this say about Diana, that she is the consort of a quote-unquote fallen angel? It just doesn't make any sense. The fact he made it so in the text already shows me this text is highly questionable. I mean, I get that ideas can be syncretized, but even this is a bit of a stretch. You can see the Christian influence here. And, well, it doesn't help that he has a reputation for altering stories to fit certain narratives. Don't believe me? Look him up and you'll see what I mean. So yet again, more damning evidence that Lucifer is not only not a fallen angel, he is barely an important figure at all in any mythology, and the ones that he is are of highly questionable origin, both textually and ideologically. I mean, I don't know. Based on everything we have seen to this point, I don't see a strong case for Lucifer in any capacity, much less a fallen angel. Okay, let's now discuss why on earth this Lucifer fallacy became so pronounced in the popular imagination. See you then. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed that video from Lost in Translation. If you would like to enroll, you can go to occultcourses.com/Lucifer. And again, I am on TikTok. If you want to add me, please do. I'd love to connect with you there. And that is all I have for today. I'll speak to you soon. So mote it be.